Hi guys, in this tutorial we're going to be learning about procedural foliage. Let's get started. So I go into window, what is it? Sorry. We need to go to the editor preferences, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, editor preferences. So go here, edit, editor preferences, and type in procedural foliage. Check that. Okay, and close it. Okay. So first of all, we need to add in a landscape. So I'm just gonna go File, New Level, Default. Save main map, like that. Go to the modes, landscape, and set the landscape location on the z-axis to 0. Create. Select the skylight, set it to movable. Okay, and then select the light source, set it to movable. Okay, now we get this also, see this thing, get the, what's it called? The sphere reflection capture, delete that. Okay, so now we have this free running God. So yeah, right click, now go in volumes, so all classes, and then type in procedural foliage volume. Okay, and make it way bigger, like 50 by 50. Hopefully you have a tree mesh, because I don't. So go in miscellaneous, then go, I believe there isn't, foliage, yeah, procedural foliage spawner. I'm just gonna do trees. This here will be our foliage spawner, and then go to foliage, add in a static mesh foliage. I'm gonna do mesh, make it called mesh. And I know this is not the best name, but I'm just gonna go with cube. Okay, 1 meter cube. You can add in whatever static mesh you want. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so now in trees, the foliage spawner, add in a new foliage type, add in mesh. Okay, the procedural foliage volume, scroll down to foliage spawner and that, and then click resimulate. So now you see we have a bunch of cubes here. I'm gonna set the Z offset to 50. So not the max, the min. minimum. The minimum to 50. The minimum to 50 and the maximum to a large value. Save. So now if we resimulate, click on the procedural foliage volume, and resimulate, you see that everything's broken. Why is everything broken? I have no idea why, but okay, I know why. But get the procedural foliage spawner and set the Z to a high value, and then resimulate. You should get the same result. Yeah. So if we reset this, procedural foliage volume, resimulate. See, they're on the ground, right? So you see the scales varying. So that's just the way it is. There's no way to change it. But yeah, this also, since these are near identical, settings from the actual foliage, we can set the cooling distance. So culling distance, max culling distance will be, let's say, 200. So now you see that once we get a certain distance, it will delete them. So yeah, you can add forests and all that stuff. And then you have collision shade radius. Is how close they're together. So if I put this to a small value like 20, resimulate, there will be closer together also. Collision. Yes. Okay, there will be really close together in these kind of clumps, which we obviously don't want. Like that. And now, 1 second. Now we can talk about, like, this is the scale. Min and max is 3. Initial age, distribution, speed variance, initial seed, density, this is how dense the forest is. So if we set this to 3, resimulate, it'll be a bit more dense than if we had this to, let's say, 0.1. Which we would have barely anything. So this is at 1, I think it's good. Number of steps, this is also how much we need. So if we set this to 5, we will get more than if we set this to 0.5, not 0.5. This needs to be a whole number, sorry. Resimulate. Okay, so the last thing I wanna show you guys before I log off is the way to add a path for them to follow. This might crash the engine. Cancel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna like carve a path through all of this foliage to you know, like you can make a path and all that stuff. So this is how we do it. So if I get close here and add a procedural foliage blocking volume, make it bigger, like this big, you'll see that foliage will not go inside that box. But